But there it is. 30-second board is down. Rev's going to be going up.
There's literally an
450 main
automated.
event.
Sorry.
No, you're good. 450 main event number one underway.
He's saying, why didn't I say anything in chat? There's an automated message every 5 minutes that says to stay off the track.
Of course, it's the guys with the hardest names to say.
Yeah, who is that?
Dianetro, Adam Ertz, and Hockey. 1, 2, and 3. Dorian there in the fourth. Cams, Bechtel. It's that Bates, and there is Chase, the Charged Cycle Works rider, getting tangled up with the rest of the crowd.
Bro, it was in the lobby for 3 minutes. Bro, it shows the message when you first join.
Intro with a mistake there, so he is going to fall now to the number 3 spot.
Adam Ertz out front now, cruising. You know, we were saying to see a blue, but one of the orange ones is up front.
I was going to say, maybe everybody else is missing out here. That KTM looks like it's moving. One of my mods went after him. I missed what he said there.
Not sure. I have mod view up. I just looked through my OBS. Dorian Merritt putting a strong ride here in second, was looking pretty good in qualifying. If I remember correctly, he was up there in his session. I think he was top of B. Or top of C. It's one of the two. Oh, maybe it was A. Maybe it was one I was in. Maybe I'm just crazy. It was one of them. Good battle here. Chase and Dorian. Oh! And they almost get caught up by the people going off the track right before the finish line. Ended up in the sand section right in front of them.
Gotta say, the Ace Moto rider, Adam Ertz, is absolutely flying here. 5 seconds on Chase and Dorian. Looks like Chase was into the number 2 spot, tucked the front just as I was about to say it. Who's that Pinky from the Ashika team? He was buried in the 250 class. Looking really good here in the 450s, though.
Yeah, definitely having more fun up here the front in this one, eh?
If he is not a 450 rider, he may need to reconsider.
Definitely.
He's keeping Chase and Dorian pretty honest there. He's not right on the rear tire, but not too far off. And that Chase gets that big quad in, does make the pass there for the number 2 spot on Dorian. So the Charged Cycle Work rider now moving his way up just a little bit further. But Adam Ertz absolutely flying here. Almost 6.5 second lead over the man Chase.
If there's someone that might be able to put something, you know, take a knife into that lead a little bit, it is Chase. If I remember correctly, he is our fastest qualifier tonight.
Indeed he is. A 47.2. Actually got it up on my left monitor here.
So if there is anybody on the track that can find the speed to try and close that gap, it is him.
But the man he is chasing down, Adam Ertz, was second fastest in qualifying.
Was he?
Yeah, but I gotta say, Chase was 0.7 seconds faster. And just like that, a mistake out of Chase opens the door for Dorian. And he is gonna give him the business, takes that number 2 spot back away from him.
And I cannot hate on Dorian at all because the dude is super fast. But you ever seen how he plays? I don't know how he does it.
I have not. No.
You have to look up his YouTube sometime, and you're gonna be amazed.
I'll have to see. You playing on a sim rig? He's got a steering wheel.
No, he plays like a sim player. Let's put it this way. And he did originally come from SimNet, so it's not insanely surprising. But like, imagine like a lot more tilt, weird FOVs. It's odd, for
Interesting.
sure.
Third person or
It's first person.
first? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was one of the rare first person sim players.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. Look at that, Chase back into that number 2 spot, but now even bigger of a lead for our leader. 6.5 seconds. Chase gonna need to put down some laps. 4 minutes left to go here in main number 1. Gonna
And
see if he can
and the
close
big one I
this in.
forgot, lock the bike.
Oh, so he runs static.
Nope, dynamic is dynamic. You can still unlock the bike, but dynamic with lock the bike, it's like you feel literally every single bump, and then you rotate with the bike a lot, like in the air. So you whip it, then you're looking to the left, pretty much, or to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's so weird. Like, it honestly kind of makes me sick.
Well, I mean, he's making it work here. Still holding Chase to pretty good distance here. But as we talk about the man, Chase 2 seconds off of that lead there in 1 lap, and Chase clips the tough block into the sand, goes down hard, and that is going to allow Dorian right back by him. So every time Chase gets some momentum, ends up throwing it away. And if he is not careful, Pinky on that Ashika ETO going to be right there to capitalize. And then just looking back to the pack, Hockey there in 5th. Cam's running strong in the 6th. Good ride from Bechtel here.
Cams. We got next. Well, if we have anybody else close to each other, I probably should just go back up to these guys, Dorian and Chase. They're the closest ones on the track in the top like 8 people or something.
Those 2 guys absolutely duking it out. See Reed back here from the Elevations team. He's another very fast rider. Not quite sure what happened early in this moto, trying to fight his way back forward. Bates, Dizzle, Coltrane back there, Stocky. Just watching the rest of the riders make their way through. And there is Chase.
Dorian Merritt has made a mistake, and Chase managed to get by in the last few sections there.
And as we look at that gap, the biggest it's been all race, 7 seconds.
Got any battle shaping up further in the back, maybe? We got
Looks like probably our closest in timing and scoring, maybe
Antro
Wedo and
Bechtel.
Bechtel.
Yeah, Wedo, I'm guessing Bechtel's got some cuts, because Bechtel's actually right behind Iento, or Diantro.
Ooh, Wedo down.
Or he was right behind.
Got a couple riders in here. Reed, got Rax, OC, Bates, Dizzle. Wedo in the mix there. Look at that. Rax making the pass on Reed.
Is that a Rax from last year? Like the top 450 rider from last year, Rax?
No.
I didn't
No,
think so.
It's a different one.
I know
Rax.
he's got a different
that-
name, so
Yeah.
it's spelled differently.
That
so I
Rax
figured
would
it was
be
different,
RACX, right?
but- Yeah, something like that.
RAXZ.
What was that?
I think
What is Pinky doing?
Pinky.
Oh,
I think he might be out of fuel.
oh yeah.
Trying to move. Trying to head to the finish line to not get a DNF. Was just trying to get across the track, got T-boned.
Someone made a mistake on their fuel choice.
I say, what was he running? These are short races.
So bad for the guy that he got in the way of, but at least we can say it doesn't seem like it was intentional.
No, I definitely don't think it was intentional. I saw him kind of trying to work his way across the track. He ran out of fuel pretty much the opposite side of the track.
Gotcha.
There it is. Adam Ertz grabbing the white flag here. So one more lap to go. This has been almost a perfect race for him. I don't think I've seen him on the ground once here.
Yeah, he's actually coming up close, getting really close to coming up on the guys that we were just watching, Bechtel and them. That's who he's not far behind.
Chase is still flying. He is he's closing that gap down under 6 seconds, but obviously one lap to go. Don't think any chance of Chase catching him here unless something crazy happened, but he's been riding pretty consistent. Don't think. Looks like lap riders aren't going to be an issue as well. So the man Adam Ertz absolutely flying. 2 more turns to go here, a whoop section, and he is going to bring the main #1 home. Adam Ertz on that Ace Moto gets it done. Chase on that Charged Cycle Works coming across the line there in the #2 spot.
5 seconds.
He
was the gap.
He was getting there. He was trying.
And here comes.
There he is.
There he is.
Dorian.
Here's Dorian. The front flip over the finish line, followed by Hawkeye following in suit.
And
there's the next orange bike.
Yeah. Look at that. 2 KTMs inside that top 10 and one taking the win.
It might be onto something. It might be.
Think you gonna cross the finish? You're just gonna hang out there. Moved all the way over here for nothing. I guess not.